Have you ever felt it? That quiet whisper inside you, urging you forward, telling you there's more. Or maybe you have felt the weight of expectation, the pressure to fit in, to follow the crowd. In a world constantly pushing us towards collaboration, towards groups, towards external validation, there's a profound truth that often gets lost. A truth about incredible, unyielding power that resides solely within you. Let's truly unpack this powerful idea. One is an army, two is a crowd. At first glance, it might sound contradictory. Isn't there strength in numbers? Yes, there can be. But this isn't about shunning connection. It's about understanding the fundamental difference between true, self directed power and the often chaotic, easily swayed nature of a collective without a clear individual anchor. An army, by its very definition, is organized, it has a singular mission, is disciplined, it moves with intention and purpose. Every soldier, while part of the whole, is trained to be self sufficient, capable, and accountable. They are individually strong, which makes the unit strong. An army doesn't wait for permission, it strategizes, it acts, it overcomes. It's built on a foundation of individual readiness and unwavering commitment to a chosen path. Now consider a crowd. A crowd can gather for a common cause, yes, but without strong individual leadership, without each person taking personal responsibility, a crowd can quickly become directionless. It can be easily influenced by external noise, by fear, by fleeting trends. A crowd might make a lot of noise, but often it lacks the focus, relentless drive of a single determined force. Its power, while seemingly vast, can dissipate as quickly as it forms, if not rooted in individual conviction. This phrase isn't meant to isolate you, it's meant to liberate you. It's a profound statement that your deepest strength, your most effective agency doesn't come from being part of a large, anonymous group. It comes from cultivating the inner discipline, the clear vision, and the unshakable resolve of your own internal army. It comes from knowing that even when you stand alone, you are not weak. You are an entire force ready to move mountains. We grow up in a world that conditions us to seek permission from our parents, our teachers, our bosses, society. We wait for the right time, the right opportunity, the right person to give us a nod, a sign, an approval to begin. But what if that permission never comes? What if the greatest barrier to your success isn't external, but the very act of waiting for an external green light? Think about the innovators, the artists, the leaders who truly changed the world. Did they wait for a committee to approve their vision? Did they seek a public consensus before they started creating, building, or speaking their truth? Rarely. They heard the call within themselves, they trusted their intuition, they understood that the most potent form of permission is self permission. When you operate from the mindset of one is an army, you realize you are the authority, you hold the power to grant yourself permission. Permission to start that business, permission to pursue that passion project, permission to speak your mind, permission to set boundaries, permission to change your life radically and completely without needing anyone else's blessing. This realization is incredibly liberating. It shifts your focus from external validation to internal conviction. You became the gatekeeper of your own destiny, holding the keys to every door you wish to open. In a world filled with noise, with a million voices clamoring for attention, it's easy to feel like your single voice won't make a difference. But history teaches us otherwise. Every great moment, every profound shift began with one voice, one person brave enough to speak their truth, to articulate a vision, to challenge the status quo. One speaks, this isn't just about public speaking, it's about finding your authentic voice in every area of your life. It's about expressing your needs, your desires, your boundaries. It's about sharing your ideas, even if they are unconventional. It's about standing up for what you believe in, even if you stand alone. When you embrace the idea that you are an army, your voice becomes your most powerful weapon. It's not about being loud or aggressive, but about being clear, confident, and deeply rooted in your own truth. Your voice carries the weight of your convictions, your unique experiences, your singular perspective. Don't dilute it by trying it to sound like everyone else. Don't silence it by fear of judgment. Your voice, in its purest form, has the power to inspire, to pursue, and to create change. It's the rallying cry of your own personal army, calling forth your intentions and attracting the resources you need. When you stop waiting for permission and start speaking your truth, a natural progression occurs. One rises. Rising isn't just about reaching a higher position, it's about growth, evolution, and elevating your own potential. It's about overcoming obstacles, learning from failures, and continuously pushing the boundaries of what you thought was possible for yourself. This rising isn't always linear. There will be setbacks, moments of doubt, perhaps even falls. But an army, even when faced with a temporary retreat, regroup, it learns, it adapts, and it rises again, stronger and wiser than before. Your journey of rising is a testament to your resilience. It's a proof of your capacity to bounce back, to innovate, and to keep moving forward no matter what challenges life throws your way. When you are your own army, every challenge becomes a training exercise, every setback becomes a lesson in strategy. You develop an unshakable belief in your ability to adapt, to pivot, and to find new paths to success. You rise because your inner army is constantly in motion, always striving for advancements, always seeking higher ground. This ascent is fueled by your internal drive, not by external validation. It's a natural consequence of taking charge, of leading yourself with intention and unwavering belief. This phrase might seem counterintuitive in a discussion about self reliance, but one gives, one receives is a fundamental principle of abundance and self empowerment. It highlights the reciprocal nature of life and the direct correlation between the effort and value you put out and what you get back. Often we focus on what we want to receive first. We want the success, the recognition, the rewards. But true fulfillment and lasting success often begin with the act of giving. Giving your full effort to your work, giving your passion to your projects, giving your time and energy to developing your skills, giving your unique perspective to the world. When you are your own army, you're constantly deploying your resources, you're giving your focus, your dedication, your unique talents. And in return, the universe, life, opportunities, they respond. You receive the fruits of your labor, the recognition of your contributions, the growth from your experience. It's not about charity, it's about the energetic exchange of value. The more truly valuable you become, the more value you naturally attract. And the beauty of it is sometimes that one is the same person. You give your best to yourself, to your growth, to your vision, and you yourself are the primary recipient of that effort. You give yourself the discipline, you receive strength, you give yourself patience, you receive wisdom. You invest in yourself and you receive the most valuable return of all, an empowered, capable, and thriving you. This cyclical process reinforces your internal power, proving that the more you cultivate your own resources, the more you have to draw upon and the more you achieve. This is the ultimate declaration. We are our own army. This isn't just a metaphor, it's a foundational truth for anyone seeking to live a life of purpose and profound achievement. It means every tool you need, every strength you possess, every answer you seek resides within you. Your intention is your strategic command center. Your resilience is your armor. Your determination is your relentless drive. Your creativity is your innovative solution. Your self belief is your most powerful weapon. You don't need to recruit external soldiers when you have an entire legion of your capabilities within your own being. Embrace this radical self reliance. Understand that every challenge you face is an opportunity for your inner army to strategize, adapt, and conquer. Every moment of doubt is an invitation to reconnect with your inherent strength. This isn't about being arrogant or isolated. It's about acknowledging your incredible capacity. It's about taking full ownership of your journey, your decisions, and your destiny. When you deeply internalize that you are your own army, fear loses its grip and hesitation gives way to unstoppable momentum. You become the architect of your success, the unwavering leader of your own life's grand mission. And to all the incredible women listening, remember this: be bold, be feminine. This isn't a contradiction, it's a celebration. Boldness isn't about masculine aggression, it's about courage, conviction, and unapologetically pursuing your truth. And femininity, it's not about weakness or submission. It's about embracing your unique intuition, your empathy, your resilience, your creativity, your nurturing spirit, your capacity for fierce love. All incredible strengths that can drive an army forward. Combine your inherent feminine power with an unwavering boldness. Don't dim your light. Don't shrink to fit. Let your intuition guide you, your compassion fuel you, and your strength shine through. Let your voice be clear, your vision be unwavering, and your actions be decisive. So, the final, most liberating truth: and never wait for permission to rise, ladies. This applies to everyone, to every soul who feels a calling within. The world doesn't owe you an invitation to succeed. Your dreams doesn't need external validation to be real. The only permission you truly needs comes from within your own powerful heart. So stand tall, trust your inner army, speak your truth, rise with unshakable confidence. You have everything you need. The time is now.